What's going on, you guys? So, Grand Tactician posted a new tweet. This tweet features an article about their upcoming game, and I translated this French text here. And it says, "Our friends at Grisette Wargamer have posted a nice article on Grand Tactician and its new release date. Rejoice!" All right, so let's take a look at the screenshots. All right, so a couple things I'm taking away from this screenshot. So I'm looking at the micro details here. So we got the map here. One thing I take away from the map is, as you can see, it kind of like doesn't go according to like state borders. So I'm assuming if you do an invasion of Ohio and you take maybe like a few towns here, it actually kind of shows the actual static battle lines. So that's actually pretty cool where, you don't have to actually take the capital to control the state. They'll actually show you how far your troops have invaded a state or what towns they took and things like that. So that's pretty cool. I do like that they added these nice little, when you see on those old maps, they got like pictures of boats and, things like that. That's a nice little addition there. But going from the top left here, you could see how much money. So 10,270,000. So it looks like it's taking actual real world currency. Like it's not making, hey, you got $845. It's actually looking to take actually what real world currency was back then. Because I'm assuming 10, million dollars back then was equivalent of some billions today, or maybe even a trillion, whatever. And gives you how many ships you got, how many trains, and then you got this bar graph here, right, where it goes from blue to red. I'm assuming that is highlighting who's winning the war. What year is it? 1862. And then the thing that I caught is right over here. So, oh, you got a nice compass there. So it gives you Maryland Union. So I'm assuming that's selected. Maybe that's what that represents. So when you click on Maryland, maybe this bar graph changes from blue to red, depending on their loyalty. That's what I'm guessing. See, support 75% union, and that definitely looks like, well, definitely looks at 75%. But the other big thing that I wanted to kind of look here is, do you see where it says front lines, intelligence, workforce, slavery, trade, supply, and support? I'm guessing this is kind of like the map view, so you can deselect front lines and select intelligence, and perhaps things pop up on the map, giving you, heads up on like where the enemy forces are, workforce, things like that. So it's a nice screenshot. I'm really looking forward to this. I can't wait. I think it's coming out in August 21st. So yeah, August 21st. So yeah, this is, ooh. Oh, and they answer a question here about early access. So yeah, let's take a look at this. Though the game is playable, we are still hard at work to make players' experience the best it can be. Specifically due to the complexity of the game, bugs are still there, and the campaign gameplay is not yet balanced well enough for us to be completely happy with it. A save option during battles is also one of the main improvements that the team aims at introducing as soon as possible. For players waiting for a more refined, complete gameplay experience, waiting for the final release is recommended. I'm not doing that. I'm buying it the day it comes out, literally the minute it shows up on Steam. The game will be in early access for approximately for the rest of the year, so that's not bad. So what we're looking at, it's already August, so what, 4 more months until we are happy with it. The time will be used for bug fixing, balancing, adding more battle maps, and an 1864 campaign scenario. Yes, I love 1864 campaign scenarios. That's like toward the end of the war, so it's, the Confederacy is on the ropes, and I love playing the underdog. Finally, during the early access period, players' feedback will be carefully monitored to improve the gameplay experience. After the final release, a post-release roadmap will be published, including additional features, maps, and playable content, which will be free to all owners of the game. That's awesome. That is, they're going to add more features after the game launches officially, and it'll be free. The soundtrack of Grand Tactician is a feature we are particularly proud of, including only the thematic songs of the period and performed by Weasel and the Weasels. The soundtrack will also be sold separately and in a special bundle with the game. This will allow listening to the songs also outside of the game and supporting the talented volunteer musicians. That's awesome. In case you wanted to know more about the development of Grand Tactician, don't hesitate to contact the team. So again, yeah, this is awesome, man. I keep getting more and more positive news from Grand Tactician. Not only are they coming out with early access, not only are they ensuring that, before they do a final release, they want to make sure everything is nailed down. And then on top of all that, they're like, look, after we make the final release, we're still going to issue additional features, playable content for free. Love that. I love that. All right, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this. This is getting me motivated. I'm already motivated. I'm on the other side of motivated. I'm determined. All right, guys. I'll catch you in the next one.